Hello, fellow children of God.
Welcome to episode 1 of Gals Being Pals.
And we surely have had a time.
This mic, y'all,
getting it together
really is just giving us a run for our money. But we're here.
We are here.
And we're ready and excited. So let's get into it. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about God performing a miracle.
Yes.
We're talking about God giving Black girls everywhere a blessing.
Amen.
And sending that rapist ass nigga,
yes,
Robert Sylvester Kelly,
fuck him,
to prison.
Yes, to jail. Period.
To jail.
To jail, period.
He's going to jail.
That way. So we're really excited about that. It's been a long time coming. Longer than like both of us have been alive.
Ain't that
for fuck's
shit?
sake? So it's just really like a relief, and I jumped for joy. I've never jumped for joy about someone going to prison before, but this was really nice.
I don't know if I jumped for joy, but I definitely looked at the tweets and I saw the reaction gifs, and I was very pleased to just see Black girls engage in some joy. We got some good news, and I'm grateful for that.
And I wish predators would get this treatment more often, more regularly.
Absolutely.
Especially predators who specifically prey on Black women and Black girls.
Amen.
But finally, we have some justice in the R. Kelly case, and he is in jail as we fucking speak. The smile on my face as I'm saying that.
Electric chair.
Electric chair.
Fry him like some catfish, please.
God. Some catfish? I thought we were going skinty.
Oh, yes, we're going
like
plain
some tofu.
Skinty.
Fry him like some tofu.
Fry him like some vegetables.
Like some cauliflower.
Stir fry him.
Yes, stir fry him.
Bake him.
Okay, so next on our agenda. We have a puzzling case that I'm gonna start.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you have like a lot going on in your piece.
I have a theory.
Okay, relax. We want to talk about Jussie Smollett. Because obviously, if you follow us, you've been following.
If you've just been on the internet, period.
Basically, you've been following the whole Jussie Smollett case. Basically,
even if you didn't want to, you've been following.
It's been on the news, like local news stations too. I know back home, my parents found out about it on TV. So basically, the news came out that he had been attacked, and had a noose tied around his neck by some men on the street in Chicago.
Bleach or some shit.
And burned him with bleach. And it was said that they screamed, "This is MAGA country," after they did it. And so that was what we thought happened for a while. Everyone was really rallying around him. It was really nice to see.
Yes.
And then, lo and behold, there were so many like leaked stories from Complex, from Chicago police, even saying that it may have been staged, that he may have known the attackers, which is very confusing. It's recently been confirmed by the Chicago police themselves that that was not true. At least the men who they thought were the accomplices in staging the attack are just his trainers. Like, it's been proven that he was paying them to work out.
I am confused about the check though, because it is 2019. I haven't used a check.
Well, he's like older than us.
But my grandma uses checks, but like my parents
use checks.
Oh, maybe that's some northern shit.
Goodbye, Chicago's in the Midwest.
Okay,
so relax.
All right.
But here's what I want to say my piece, because I believe he was attacked, and that's just how I feel. I personally am not going to believe anything else until he says it.
Valid.
It's not like, oh, I think Jussie Smollett would never do that. It doesn't make sense to me. None of the other stories make sense. A Black gay man getting attacked on the street by some Trump supporters, yup, makes a lot of sense. Probably happened to someone else yesterday.
Yikes.
So I totally believe that, and until he says otherwise, like, who are we believing? The police?
I'm not believing the police.
Exactly. So until he says otherwise, that's what I believe.
All right, so I believe Jussie Smollett was attacked, but I don't think I believe he was attacked by humans.
Nigga.
I'm pretty sure the nigga was abducted by aliens.
Bitch.
I'm not joking. I think he was abducted by aliens because the story doesn't make sense. Like, nothing that the police have come out with, because stop because the original story to me, I understand that you believe it, but this is MAGA country. I've heard white people, white racists speak. That's not really how they speak. But I think Jussie was abducted by aliens. And that's why so many different conflicting, opinions about like the case keep coming out because the government, for one, obviously wants to cover it up, and so does Chicago police because they lie for fun. So I think because does it make sense that he was out at 2 a.m. getting a fucking Subway sandwich during the middle of a polar vortex? Subway is not worth. He could get it delivered.
And he does have money to be doing that.
Yeah, like why would he go outside and have his face exposed? I think the nigga was took off the plane, and
the UFO. You mean?
No, like off the plane. Have you seen the X-Files?
Oh, this plane. Oh.
No, have you seen the X-Files?
No,
the episode
I have not.
Okay, so there's an episode with, I think it's Max. He gets abducted while flying a plane, and the plane kind of stops in the air for a minute. Don't you know the plane was like delayed? Maybe that's why it was delayed, because there's missing time. So I'm pretty sure that's why they keep coming out with a new story every 30 minutes, is because they're trying to find the one that sticks, or they're trying to confuse the public so we all run with a bunch of different stories. So that's why I think the original story was so crazy, because, a black man getting attacked by white racists in Chicago, that's plausible. And it's more plausible than like getting abducted by aliens. So I think that's why that was the story he went with. Because getting kidnapped, beaten up at 2 a.m. during a polar vortex, mind you, by two white men saying this is MAGA country is implausible. But it's less implausible than my plane got fucking hijacked by aliens and they dropped me off at the subway at 2 a.m. during a polar vortex.
What about the neck, the rope around the neck?
I think he just threw that in there to spice it up, to be honest.
Aliens don't have ropes?
I mean, aliens have ropes, but
Where
I think...
did he get a rope when he got dropped off?
Did he have a rope? Well, maybe he went to the hardware store too. I don't know.
Okay, Cara. So that's Cara's theory. Let us know what you think about it. Yeah. I don't know if I believe that. It certainly would be more exciting, and I would prefer that, honestly.
The story doesn't make sense. The story that the police are giving out, the story that the government is giving out, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, why would Jussie Smollett, who's making like $40,000 an episode or whatever, want a raise? Like, I understand like capitalism and people like to hoard wealth, but like, it doesn't make sense that this would be the route that he goes to get a raise. I'm pretty sure it's aliens, because I can't think of anything else that makes sense in this situation. It's fucking aliens.
It's aliens. I honestly would prefer that be true rather than the hate crime or that he staged it. Neither of those are great,
and neither of those like hate crimes, that makes sense, because
do hate crimes make sense?
I mean, they don't make sense, but like they happen. There's a historical basis for hate crimes,
right?
But for him to stage it, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, it just doesn't, unless
there's something we don't know.
Yeah, unless he's like dealing with some like untreated like illness, like not even to be shady, like that's not like normal human being behavior. That's not like your mind is working correctly. Like that something has happened to mess it up.
It also seems really unlikely. Like,
yeah, it was during the fucking polar vortex. Like, who would... Niggas not even like robbing people.
Niggas rob people at all times.
Not when it's negative 50 degrees. Not when it's negative 50 degrees.
Fair. You see that?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Well, Jesus is a bomb in Gilead. So, now on to... Yesterday was the Oscars while we're recording this.
Yes.
And, the Oscars, she's just really not that girl.
She's not.
I don't know. Best Picture was Green Book, which I think only members of the Academy saw. Because that shit came and fucking went. No shade to Mahershala Ali.
You know we love him.
I'm sure Viggo Mortensen is a nice man. fan, but I wasn't interested in seeing this movie. It reminded me a lot of. Do you remember when Crash won Best Picture? Like 15 years ago? Yeah. I remember my dad telling me that he saw it and it sucked. My dad likes Soul Plane. So I know that if he thinks a movie sucks, then it's trash.
I did enjoy Soul Plane. I was a child though.
Well, he was an adult.
Yeah. So that's saying something.
Yeah. So my dad thinks Soul Plane is better than Crash. So that's all I needed to know about Miss Crash.
Okay.
So Green Book, I mean,
my problem with Green Book is the inaccuracy and how it's told from the perspective of the white character.
That's valid.
And the man who it was actually based on was such an amazing musician and an artist, really. And I recently read a headline that said Mahershala Ali apologized to the man's family because that movie, actually just like does not focus on that man and do him justice in any way. So that to me was just like, it's not telling the story that it intends to tell or that it purports to tell. So that to me was my problem.
Well, isn't like the Green Book, like that's like an actual thing. And the movie's not about like the Green Book, like the actual Green Book. So why do they call it Green Book?
I would have to watch the movie to find out, I think, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, neither am I.
So.
Who did you want to win Best Picture?
It wasn't even nominated. If Beale Street Could Talk.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't nominated.
Was the best film I saw in all of 2018. It's one of the best films I've seen in my life. It's Barry Jenkins again.
I love Barry Jenkins.
On par with Moonlight, I think.
Wow, I love Moonlight.
The cinematography, the colors.
Cinematography.
You're such an internet child. But the colors, even like and of course, like it's an adaptation of a James Baldwin novel, I believe, and like that's so beautiful. Barry Jenkins as a gay man adapting James Baldwin's novel, making it into such a beautiful film. I mean, the score, I regularly listen to the score from If Beale, like I fell asleep to it last night. It's that soothing and beautiful, and it makes me want to be in love, girl.
Damn.
Like that whole movie, I was like, who somebody gonna have to love me like that? Like when is the time? When? Muchale.
I haven't seen it. I need to go see it.
It's beautiful. I'll watch it with you. Like,
okay.
That will be my third time.
Will it make me cry?
It might. There's some dealings with the justice system.
I'm the type of person that has to like read the entire plot of a movie before I go see it, and I've read it, so I kind of know what happens. But I love Barry Jenkins so much, I'd watch it anyway.
It was so beautifully done, and the actors. They should have gotten best actor, best actress.
Are they nominated?
I don't believe so.
What did Regina King win for?
Best supporting in Beale Street.
Oh, okay.
She played the daughter, the girl's mother, the female lead's mother.
She deserves. She's so talented. She was
amazing. They were all so amazing, and I'm telling you, it was a phenomenal job by everyone involved, and it just got snubbed, and it breaks my heart because that's like
the racism.
The racism jumped out because it's
the homophobia.
The racism and the homophobia. I mean, and it's like, okay, after maybe they didn't want Barry Jenkins to win twice in a row, but like he is making that.
He didn't win last year, did he? Moonlight came out. That was the year before.
That was 2016?
Yeah, I think I was a sophomore.
No, that was 2017.
Yeah, because we were 2019.
Yeah. It's 2018 forever in my head. I don't know. I haven't transitioned over to really believing it's 2019.
Well, we here, bitch, so...
I know, it's coming at me fast.
Right, we are in February. It's the 25th, girl.
Girl.
I get paid in 3 days. Amen.
Amen.
Can we say a prayer for that?
Can we? Yeah, so I really loved If Beale Street Could Talk. I wish it had won Best Picture. I think it deserved. And that's really all I have to say. I checked the Oscar. I didn't watch. I was like exhausted.
Girl, I told you I went to Wingstop, so I was not concerned about Miss Oscar.
I did not watch.
Maybe I should be. Maybe we should be concerned about the Oscars since, we want to be movies, there.
But I mean, no, I usually do watch stuff like that, but I
don't know. I saw the time that it started like 7:30 and didn't end until 12:30. I said, "Oh no, Jesus, we about to go to bed." So.
Oh no, I was on set from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh my God.
Yesterday, it was a great time. Like I love being on set. I really love helping with the film, but
That's
I was exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had longer days than that, girl.
Yikes.
It's a good thing I like it.
So who did you think looked nice at the Oscars?
Oh, did you see Regina King?
Yeah, she looked great.
That dress.
I don't know. I heard she had on white shoes though, and I'm not a fan of white shoes.
You're not a fan of. She's wearing a white dress though.
Yeah, but come on, white shoes.
Is this like a Southern thing I don't know about?
I don't know. It gives me very First Lady of the Church vibes, or like the church mothers.
She can give me any vibe she wants. Okay. She looked good as always. Serena Williams was there.
I know her butt is so
dragging
big.
That wagon.
I don't understand. Like, why is mine so flat?
Because you're not the greatest athlete to ever live.
Oh, that's valid. I'm not even the greatest athlete like in my family.
I'm not even an athlete.
Literally.
Niggas be playing Sims.
Right.
I'd be sitting down. But yeah. So she looked really good. Who else? Lady Gaga, I thought looked good. Did you see the weird performance she and Bradley Cooper gave? Or pictures of it?
I've seen them perform songs, pictures of them performing songs, and it just makes me uncomfortable.
Very extremely uncomfortable. And their performance last night, I watched a clip of it today. And
can Bradley Cooper sing?
I mean, yeah. And he was in A Star Is Born with her,
right?
Which I believe was nominated.
I think it was.
Been nominated for literally everything.
Because I remember
she won Best Actress.
Yeah. Oh, did she win Best Actress?
Lady Gaga won.
Come on, Stephanie Germanotta.
Stephanie, she's come a long way. Remember 2009?
Was she? She gave us so much. She's
given us so much over the past decade.
Literally,
Lady Gaga
revolutionized. Is that how you pronounce that word?
Yes, it is. You did a good job.
She gave the white girl pop stars with just okay voices so much.
Yeah.
With creativity.
Yeah.
With visuals. But I don't know about the acting. I'm glad she won Best Actress.
She was originally an actress. She went to Tisch at NYU for acting.
Did she really?
That's where she got her start. So that's why her music performances are always so theatrical.
That makes sense.
Her music videos are so dramatic. She's just an all-around artist.
Isn't she an Aries?
I'm not sure. I've always liked her though, but that performance, they literally.
I've seen her have her head on his lap.
Oh, good dear God! I've never seen that.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I just saw those pictures. She was looking into his eyes like a dog, and I was like, I mean, you know how dogs be.
I do know how dogs be.
So
yeah, but last night it was literally she was sitting at the piano playing and singing, and he was standing at the other end of the piano and singing and looking at her. And then at one point he leaves his microphone, which is stood up by the far side of the piano, and walks around the piano and sits on the bench with her and leans over her shoulder lovingly so they can sing into the same mic. And it was so uncomfortable, and I just kept looking at his wife in the front row, and I'm
yikes!
To witness this.
Yikes! That's like when people go on a date and sit on the same side of the booth.
I do that.
Well, I'm judging
but
you.
That's a date. It's not a performance at the Oscars.
In front of your wife.
Yeah.
See the way the Scorpio Venus is set up.
Oh.
I would have jumped on stage and murdered them.
You would have.
I mean, not literally murder, but
I would have waited. The Sagittarius and you would have waited.
But I didn't see A Star Is Born.
Me neither.
I heard people really like A Star Is Born, but I remember when it came out because people were like, "This movie might sweep the Oscars," and well,
didn't win Best Picture. That went to fucking Green Book.
God bless.
Congratulations to all the winners. I know you all worked hard and whatnot. Barry Jenkins deserves better.
He does.
He really does.
Moonlight was so good. If Beale Street Can Talk is half as good as Moonlight, then it deserved Best Picture.
It was more than half. I'd say as good, if not better. It's definitely my favorite of the two.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll have to see it then.
Because the score, Moonlight was beautiful, and it had a nice score too. But I think the added element of the score really, really takes Beale Street over the top.
Really?
Because the music in Moonlight wasn't as much of a feature of the film.
It's really
whereas the music in Beale Street literally takes it to another level. It literally like the music feels the way Barry Jenkins wants you to feel in every scene, and it really elevates the story and makes it so much more real. I mean, when I left the theater after seeing Bill Street for the first time, I was in physical pain. Yikes. It was just so beautiful. Like, damn. I was like feeling so many things that I just like didn't know what to do with them, and I just was like overwhelmed.
I don't know if I can handle that in this moment.
We don't have to see it today, girl.
Well, we're not going to see it today because we got some things to do, and we're a little bit poor, and rent is due in 5 days.
Because I could not go today.
What else was nominated? I know First Man was nominated.
Yeah, I didn't see First Man.
I don't know if anybody saw First Man.
I didn't know it came out. I thought it was still,
Yeah, I thought it was a 2019 release.
Yeah, but it's not.
I like Damien Chazelle though. Like, even though I'm so grateful that Moonlight won over La La Land, I consider that one of the greatest moments of my life, and I didn't even accomplish anything
personally.
But I think Damien Chazelle is really talented at like writing and directing, so I feel like he should win for something. But maybe First Man was not it.
That moment when they gave Moonlight that Oscar, that was just.
I literally screamed. Like
cheering.
People on the floor were asking the group me, "Can y'all quiet down?" That's how loud
it was. Just you?
No, it wasn't just me. It was like a group of people. We were all watching the Oscars because like La La Land, they went up and it got announced, and we were like leaving. Mm-hmm. We were like, "Well, good night, y'all.
Right, this sucks. I'm going home."
And then they said, "No, it's Moonlight. Y'all won. Come up here. This is not a joke." And I said, "Praise God." I'm not even joking. I yelled.
I remember Taraji and do you remember that interview with Taraji and Janelle Monáe? And they were sitting there, like they were interviewing them for Hidden Figures, which was also nominated that year. So Janelle Monáe was like nominated for like her films were nominated for a lot of stuff that year between Moonlight and Hidden Figures. But
she was really good in Moonlight.
Yeah, but she said Taraji said they were sitting next to each other, and they were sad because they didn't win. And then when they said Moonlight won, like Janelle Monáe was just sitting there in shock and confused, and Taraji was like, "Girl, you better get up there.
You better go, sis.
They just won."
Right. That's wild.
Yes.
Hidden Figures was okay.
I enjoyed that film. It was very quaint. It was very I'd say it was inspirational. It did do a good job of like giving those women their flowers. Right. I wish that film could have been made when they were all alive. I believe Katherine Johnson is the only remaining living one now.
She's super old.
She is. She's so adorable. But
I love old people.
Me too. But yeah, I think it did a really good job of like demonstrating just how much they were discriminated against, oppressed by NASA when they were working there, and then also how much they overcame and like still really did a lot for this country in terms of getting us on the moon and what have you, despite what they were being given. So
that is so crazy.
I know, isn't it crazy?
That is crazy. But speaking of Moonlight, there is one problem I have with that movie.
Go ahead.
And that is Naomi Harris's Southern accent. Yes. Every time she speaks in that movie, I am like, what type of Gone with the Wind, Hattie McDaniel impression is this?
It's happening.
Like every single time I watch that movie, that takes me out every time because like her facial expressions are it, and then you like hear her, and maybe it's because I'm from the South that it offends me deeply.
I didn't notice it, so it's clear because you're from the South.
Really, the first time I watched it, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is not how people from, first of all, just people from Miami, period. But people from the South, we haven't spoken like that since like emancipation. Well,
Miss Billy John, I was like, she's not a good mom. That was the conclusion I drew. I was like, that's not nice.
That wasn't wrong. That is so funny that you didn't know this because that was like the first time I watched Moonlight. I was like, girl.
Yeah.
Can we bring it down?
Turn it down just a bit.
But I was like, is that what I sound like to people?
You know who I loved in Moonlight? Ashton Sanders.
He's a Scorpio.
You and these Scorpios.
I stand Ashton Sanders. He's snapped.
He should have like more than he has. I think he should be getting more roles, and I want to see him in so much more.
Every time I see Lakeith Stanfield, instead of saying Lakeith Stanfield, I wish I was saying Ashley Stanfield.
Really? They're not like the same age, right?
No, but isn't Lakeith Stanfield like homophobic?
I heard that.
I could be wrong. I'd be wrong about a lot of shit.
Something did happen last year where people called him out for that. Oh, I would have to look that up. But yeah.
I don't know. Something about his face just triggers my fight or flight response.
He's like Donald Glover in actor form.
Well, Donald Glover is Donald Glover in actor form, unfortunately, but
not anymore.
I mean, he's in Atlanta and stuff. Maybe he's
not acting in that. Yeah,
in acting form.
I don't know, man.
I bought his. You remember what was it called? Kids? No, I didn't buy that. I bought like the mixtapes.
Ooh,
like fucking when I was a freshman in high school.
Was it Camp?
It might have been Camp.
There was one called
I think
Camp.
it's Camp.
I know there was one called
It was Camp.
I didn't listen to it. I was not on my alternative black girl shit back then.
I was
like, give me this Beyonce.
I'm screaming.
Nicki Minaj.
No, I didn't become a Beyonce fan until self-titled dropped, honestly.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
your mom like raised you in gospel, so I get it.
Yeah. You know, I mean, we liked Irreplaceable and the songs that came on like the radio and shit, but
my mom told me at a very young age, remember that you are bootylicious. Okay.
My mom did not say that.
And if they got a problem, it's just because they're not ready for this jelly. And I was like, you know what, mommy? You're right. I love Beyonce.
My mom would say, you are beautiful, you are smart, and you have Jesus in your heart.
Oh,
wasn't nothing about no
I could cry. Oh, that got me right here. Ooh,
my mama, she loves God.
Mine does too.
But no, yeah, Beyonce. I mean, I listened to like Irreplaceable. I think the song that like solidified me as a stan was "Grown Woman," which is so funny because I had to be like 14 the first time I heard it, and I wasn't even close.
That's off of 4.
That's off of 4. That made me like a fan.
Nope, I know.
Wasn't it? Yeah, because the video was on.
Yeah, it's definitely self-titled, like extended version.
Well, anyway, the song is a bop.
Forgive me, Hive.
They'll be all right.
No, I don't want to get dragged.
They'll be all right. Do you remember when they fucking thought Rachel Ray was Becky with the good hair? I said, y'all niggas don't watch Food Network?
Yes.
Like, y'all know good and damn well Miss Rachel Ray and her 30-minute meals. It's not Becky with the good hair.
I could go for a 30-minute meal. I'm hungry as hell.
I'm hungry as hell also as well.
Also as well.
I gotta go home and cook because y'all being an adult.
Can we talk about that? Can we discuss being an adult? Like, what the hell's going on?
I don't want to do this shit no more.
I'm tired.
I'm sleepy.
Like, at all times.
My back just goes out.
It's like you get money and then you have to spend, like, not even on things you want sometimes.
On rent and shit.
And just shit that you have to spend it on. Like, who decided that was okay? Who told us that we were doing that?
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Speaking of capitalism, fuck Jeff Bezos. That doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about. Just fuck him anyway.
That's just how we feel.
It's how we feel.
You know, you took us on a little bit of a sudden jump there, but I went with it.
Yeah, we had to go with it.
All right, so I think we can wrap this episode up. Yeah,
we've been speaking about for 30 minutes.
That's good. That's a good first episode.
Yeah, a good first episode. There's many to come.
So let's talk about what they can expect.
Yes. I mean, it's fucking gals being pals. We being pals in this bitch.
Literally, this is my homie. Home skillet biscuit.
Oh my God. Come on, 2012 Facebook
Come on,
post.
hey, happy birthday. So, but yes, this is my bitch. I'm Ayanna.
I'm Cara.
For those of you who don't know. And yeah, we're just going to be talking about things that we like, mostly movies.
Just shooting the shit. Twitter topics.
Current events, Twitter topics. And just really be talking about pop culture. But not like
right.
You know,
fuck the Office.
Alright. I love that show.
I've seen like 2 episodes.
Well, you need to watch them again.
I've only seen the one where Dwight like the fire.
Oh, that's so funny.
That is a funny ass moment.
You have to see, that's why you didn't get, because earlier I said, I feel God in this laptop, and you didn't get my joke.
Oh.
That's an office restaurant.
I thought you were catching the Holy Ghost.
Pam said that about a Chili's at one point. She's like drunk as shit at a Chili's, and she's like, I feel God in this Chili's tonight. And that was the moment I knew I loved The Office. It's like season 2, episode 1, and I was like, yeah, this is my favorite show.
I'm screaming at episode 1.
Yeah.
But which shows are coming out this year? The only show that I know is coming out is Stranger Things 2. Actually, we were talking about what to expect on this podcast.
Yeah, we are.
This is just people talking about shit.
Great job, Cara.
We're just talking about shit.
You're not wrong.
I mean, am I ever?
Specifically, movies, music, Twitter topics, pop culture.
Yes.
Current events.
Yes.
So we'll be talking about all of that and just kikiing.
Literally.
We're both clowns, goofy as hell. So
obviously. You've listened to us for 30 minutes.
So we've been cracking jokes and we will continue to crack jokes till we fucking die.
Literally.
On God, nigga.
Oh,
all right.
Chill out.
All right, I'm ready to sign off. Are you ready?
I'm ready to sign off.
All right. So this is Gals Being Pals, episode 1. Thank you for listening.
Fuck Jeff Bezos.
Yes.
Fuck capitalism.
I love you, Beyonce. We'll see you next week.
All right. Good night.
Good night.